Voting in the 2020 presidential election will carry the same importance but have a much different feel than in previous elections.
It's like a controlled, chaotic voting process, I would say.
Voters like Carter Schmazel are dealing with the changes to casting their ballots spurred by the COVID-19 pandemic. Plenty of options are available for voters to safely cast their vote. Here in California, everyone can vote by mail, and absentee ballots are sent to all voters without needing a request. Voters can also turn in their ballot at drop boxes set up in local hubs and shopping centers around town, an option Carter sees as a safe bet during the pandemic.
It is very simple. You get everything that you need before, and then for a whole month plus, whenever you have free time, you just go in there, drop it off, and then leave. It's 20 seconds, easy.
Those who want the usual voting experience can still vote in person as long as they follow CDC guidelines, which include staying socially distanced and wearing a mask. But some voters have voiced concerns about the security over mail-in ballots. Some Americans don't trust the United States Postal Service and believe their vote won't be counted. This sparked controversy as people took to social media to express their worries about their votes being properly recorded. Others, like Valley resident Brendan Busey, have no worries about their vote going through the mail.
I was able to call and check if my vote was counted in the comfort of my own home. During this pandemic, it has been a time that we need this vote in by mail. It helped a lot of the country out.
No matter how they decide to do it, Americans across the country are finding ways to get out or stay in and vote. The process is a little different, but the principles of voting remain the same.
Your vote is never wasted, no matter what. I think you should always vote your conscience.
For Fresno State Focus, I'm Wyatt Babb.
It was probably the best way that could have been done. You go at your own time, minimizes lines, minimizes any type of contact. You're not touching anything. You're not around people. You just walk up and drop it off. When I went, there was one other person who went in front of me, and I was just waiting in my car, waiting for him to go because I am an introvert and I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. Why the hell are we voting like this? It is 2020 and we have the shittiest. Oh, sorry. It is 2020 and we have the worst voting mechanism, type of voting, way we vote. Why? It's 2020 and we still vote in person? That is hilarious to me. Yeah. One, mail out every single ballot. Two, everyone is registered to vote once they turn 18. I mean, the government already does that in other things. Just do it for voting. It's pretty simple. Three, if you don't do number two, you should be able to register to vote the day of election. Why not? Four, keep the voting season short so people don't get overrun by it.
Tell me why.
As in,
It's just too much. Like, there's too much that can go wrong.
Too much to go wrong, or yeah, I mean, like, it depends on how you put that, because you have a lot of states who don't count those mail-in early votes until the day of election. And by doing that, you just create chaos because people aren't patient enough to be like, that now the voting process is going to last a week instead of a night and a half. So that's when you get people speculating like, oh, now we have voting fraud because this state just pulled ahead by half a mil and they were down by half a mil. It's a lot can go wrong, but I think this way of voting is the better way of voting.